There is a dirty secret in the industry of indie law for marketing. You see, everybody tells you to focus on the message inside of your marketing, or everybody tells you to invest heavily into SEO or invest heavily into Google Ads. I have analyzed indie law firms for years and how they do their marketing, and I can tell you for a fact that none of that really matters because there is one overlooked piece that every single injury law firm or most injury law firms usually forget to add into their marketing that separates the 99% from the 1%. And the common thing that this 1% had that made them triumph over the 99% was that they had the eye catching element in their marketing. And today I'm going to teach you how you can escape from being that 99% and become that 1% in your marketing space. One of the most hardest lessons I had to learn in my entrepreneur journey was that value was never enough. I spent months pouring my heart out into content in LinkedIn before it closed down, trying to give value for free to other people, trying to help people for free, and nobody wanted it. And this value wasn't just useless value. No, this value was serious value that these law firms could have had and really change their entire law firm and really get their conversions up. And in those days, I was heartbroken because nobody wanted to work with me. Nobody wanted the value I was trying to give them. Till I realized that the reason why nobody wanted to work with me was because I couldn't capture their eye. The main principle that separates the 99% from the 1% is the eye catching element. You see, without intention, the value that you're putting up for your leads and you're really trying to market to your leads, all of that becomes invisible. And that was a painful lesson for me to learn when I started my entrepreneur journey back in February. But I'm happy that I finally get to learn it now because I have learned this recently through my YouTube channel here that even though I'm making content for injury law firms that are extremely valuable, nobody wanted to watch the videos. And it's because of the same mistake I have been making over and over again. It's because you need to have your eye catching element. Without your eye catching element, nobody's going to care of what type of value you are giving to your leads or to your audience. And I believe I have mastered the eye catching element, and I'm going to show you how exactly you can put this into your marketing so your marketing can succeed over your competition. Now, the principle that I'm going to show you is the eye catching element. You see, without the attention from your leads or your audience, the value that you're giving to your leads through your content or whatever you're doing in your marketing, it could be Google Ads or your SEO, all of that becomes invisible. Without emotional pull, the effort goes unseen. And this painful realization made me grow as a person and as an entrepreneur and as a marketer. And I'm going to show you how this applies to you, injury law firms. Like I have told you the millionth time, right? I have done marketing outside of YouTube, right? I went on LinkedIn and I did my marketing there to do marketing services, like email marketing services to injury law firms. And over there, what I did was I did these posts. They're called lead magnet posts, right? And the tactic here was that in exchange of value for free from the post, you would ask the audience to give you likes and comments. And these lead magnet posts are really meant to give out value, build that authority, and push your channel out more because of all of the impressions and the likes and the comments that are coming into that specific post. And when I did that, nobody wanted the value I was trying to give them. And this value was really good. This value could have probably saved up so much time, so much of their intake team burnout, and really helped them convert leads efficiently. And unexperienced me was so heartbroken and I was so sad and discouraged. Little me was discouraged when nobody wanted the value I was trying to give them. But as I started to scroll on LinkedIn, right, trying to see what my competitors were doing, I have noticed something incredible. When I was scrolling on LinkedIn, right, analyzing my competitors, to me, in my, because since I study a lot of psychology and philosophy and all of that, to me, it was like watching a dirty pigs fight in a dirty pit where people are destroying each other and degrading each other to capture the attention of other people. It was like Whoever can catch the most attention can eat. And that's why it's like a very malicious field. That's how I saw it in my eyes, because if you're not able to capture the attention of your lead, not alone convert them into becoming your client, but if you do not capture the attention of your lead, your competition, they're going to eat you up and you're not going to be able to eat any food. It's in a weird analogy, but that's how I seen it when I was scrolling on that social media. And from that day forward, I have learned that the eye catching element is one of the most important aspects to have in your marketing, because if you don't capture the attention of your leads, nobody's gonna ever care about you. No one, they're gonna put you as spam. In their eyes, they're not gonna see you as somebody trying to be a good person in this world and trying to give out value. They're gonna see you as a spam. Now, here's the tactic that is definitely gonna help you to have those eye-catching elements. Now, first, one of the most important things are colors. If you're ever gonna do any type of marketing, you have to have vibrant colors. If your colors aren't bright, then it's not gonna really capture the attention of your lead or your audience or whoever you're trying to reach. So the more vibrant the colors of your marketing, the better. Now, once you have that eye-catching element, which is through the colors, wait, and I forgot to mention, symbolism is really important. I don't know what type of marketing you guys are going to be doing, right? Because this is more of a generalized video. I'm not very specific on what I'm talking about, but symbolism is very important. Symbolism is kind of tricky. It's really hard to put into words how you use symbolism in colors. So let's say you are trying to reach out to motorcycle leads, right? What I would recommend you to do is that the symbolism, right, of whatever you're trying to symbolize, it has to be relatable to whoever you're doing your marketing to, right? So motorcycles or broken motorcycles, that type of symbolism is really good for you guys. Or if you're working with trucks, a broken truck or a truck, very good symbolism. Or if you want to reach out to people who are struggling with medical bills, that's really good symbolism too. Now for the visual aspects, not, since you have your vibrant colors, bright colors, and your symbolism, now that's when you can do your emotional pull. You have to understand that we are emotional creatures, right? We only buy based off our emotions. We do not buy through logic. So if the product is making us feel good, then we will most likely buy it because of our feelings. That's why people buy more junk food and food that makes them feel good rather than healthy foods, even though logically it's more smarter to grab the healthy food. But everybody really likes and tends to buy the dirty food that makes them feel good. Now, the best way you can add emotions into your marketing is through fear and promise. The fear of what they will lose from not working with you. If the insurance company is going to make them lose thousands of dollars, or you helping them get a lot of money from the insurance company and get that settlement that they really want. Fear and promise are the two best ways you can really use emotional pull for that. So to help you really understand, the promise is what the end results that you can bring them, the relief from their pain, and logic is what they will lose if they don't work with you. I meant the fear, not logic. Then when you add your emotion, right, that's when you can really add in your logic. You see, you need to justify the emotions through logic, right? So it goes through, this is the funnel you really want to think, right? You want to capture their attention, then you want to have their emotions appealed, pull their emotions in, and justify their emotions through logic. That is the perfect eye catching element funnel that you can have to really reel your leads in like that. It's just a really important lesson for me and really an eye opening, because that is the foundation. You can have the perfect marketing, the perfect ad, the perfect Google ad, it doesn't matter. The perfect content doesn't matter. If you do not capture the attention of your lead, it's not going to work out for you. So this is what separates the 99% of injury law firm who does their marketing from the 1%. I really hope you guys got a lot of value from that. God bless you all and keep your mind well.